We finished last week with the 9th Mustang Music Assembly of the year and the launch of the second part of the M Games. Let's get a recap.
Last week, we held our 9th Mustang Musings Assembly of the year. We discussed the latest reading inventory tests and our goal to achieve a year and a half's growth to earn a special limited edition Westlake hoodie. In December, we were able to recognize 113 students for achieving a year and a half's growth. We were thrilled to announce that on the March RI exam, another 169 students demonstrated a year and a half's growth. Wow, incredible job, what a remarkable accomplishment. Each student was invited on stage and awarded a voucher for their hoodie. Between December and March, 31% of our student body showed a year and a half's growth during the school year. Simply incredible. We next shifted our focus to the M Games, and we reviewed what we had accomplished during the first phase. We saw highlights of the reward activities that students qualified for by completing their personal training chart each week. We also reminded all students that the first 4 items on the personal training chart would be the focus for their Mustang Room grade during fourth quarter. Keep filling out those planners, checking your gradebook, completing your reading minutes, and practicing your IXL. Our Mustang Musings Assembly represented the beginning of Part 2 of the M Games. The M Games are focused on setting a personal best. Every student has received a personal best goal sheet showing how they performed on the end-of-year testing over the last 3 years. Additionally, each student was able to graph the trend of their achievement over the last 3 years and set an appropriate goal that would represent a personal best. During Part 2 of the M Games, we want to gear up for the end-of-year RISE test and help every student achieve that personal best. Here's how it will work. In each tested subject, English, math, and science, students will be grouped into partnerships or small teams. Students will review a key concept with their teammates in class and at home. Students will then compete in a review game on the concept they've just reviewed with their partners. Each day, the team score will be posted on the M Games scoreboards in the hallway right outside the classroom. Students can see how their individual team is doing and how their class is doing as a whole. The games start on Monday, April 1st in Language Arts. Math will begin on April 15th and Science will begin on April 22nd. Throughout the games, there are really 2 contests going. One is the class versus class contest, and the other is the individual team versus team competition. The winning class for each grade level and each subject will earn a donut party and bragging rights over the other classes. The winning teams or partnerships will earn up to 1,000 STEM Crazy Points in the Mustang market. The top 5 partnerships for each grade level in each subject will be awarded the Crazy Points. The review games are meant to help us prepare for the most important part of the M Games, the actual RISE testing. We will begin the RISE testing just as soon as the review games for the subject are completed. For Language Arts, we will begin the RISE testing on April 16th. For Math, on April 30th. And for Science, on May 7th. The RISE test is kind of like the main athletic event that all our practicing leads to. We want to hit our best performance on those days. On each of those days, we will have a special RISE testing schedule. We'll focus on the RISE test until 9:20 in the morning and then have a shortened schedule for our other 5 classes. For the RISE test, every student will be part of a testing group of 25 or fewer students. On testing days, you'll go to your RISE testing room right after a shortened Mustang room. You'll place your cell phone in your locker or in the cell phone holder in the RISE testing room before finding your assigned seat label. During each session, a special set of video instructions will prep you for what you can expect. As you test, you will be given a stick of peppermint gum that you can chew for as long as you are actively testing or checking your work. Your test proctor will award you points on your M Games RISE testing progress chart for being on time, for thoroughly using your scratch paper, for bringing a book and sitting quietly when finished, and for completing and double-checking your answers. Every point you earn will be an entry into a drawing we will have at the conclusion of the RISE test. Teachers will also award Mystery Motivator QR codes to students they see working hard and trying their best. These QR codes can be scanned during lunchtime or testing days and redeemed for prizes. Additionally, during each RISE testing session, each teacher will recognize an M Games MVP for the day who will be featured over the school intercom and awarded a prize for doing their best. The goal of the M Games is to set a personal best goal. If each student sets a new individual personal best, Westlake will have no problem achieving a new school best as well. Our goal as a school is to set a new personal best in at least 2 of the 3 subjects. If we can do that, we will qualify for the M Games STEM Rising Festival on May 17th. If we achieve our school M Games goal, on that day we will have special activities instead of the standard classes. Those activities include games, a movie in the auditorium, a dance in the gym, and many others. It has been one of our favorite activities over the last 2 years, and we want to earn it again. That's it. This is the capstone of the M Games and your moment to shine. Good luck, Mustangs.
Thank you. This is it, Mustangs. This is crunch time. It's time to show off just how much you've grown this year. Work hard and set a new personal best.